translations together first. And first and foremost, I offer my most respectful obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, my spiritual master, and all of the assembled devotees here, especially our senior devotees in the back. And with your blessings, we can get into this mood for Govardhan Puja. So if we can, we'll go over the translations first together, and we can also say them together. Translations. So let us say together, O Govardhan, O King of all incomparable great mountains, O hill that became an umbrella with the arm of your own Lord as the handle and then destroyed the pride of the Deva king madly, attacking with raised weapons. Please grant the residence near you, so that is so dear to me. O Govardhan, please grant me the residence near you that will grant the sight of youthful divine couple as they enjoy transcendental amorous pastimes in your caves. O Govardhan, O hill where Lord Krishna happily plays with Balaram, his friends, in the incomparable jeweled courtyards, 12 lion thrones, trees, waterfalls, mountain brooks, caves, peaks, and valleys. Please grant the residence near you that is so dear to me. O Govardhan, O hill that provides the dark courtyard that witnesses the Tanakeli pastime of the nectar treasure youthful divine couple. O hill that brings great bliss to the best of those who relish transcendental nectar. Please grant the residence near you that is so dear to me. O Govardhan, O hill that hiding as you playfully embrace the neck of your dear friend, Lord Hari's dear grace, Radhakund, secretly gazes at the pastimes of the youthful divine couple. Please grant to me residence near you. O Govardhan, O hill that by nourishing the cow with its waters, grass, and shade of its trees, declares to the three worlds the appropriateness of its own name. Please grant me residence near you. O Govardhan, O hill that the enemy of Agha and Bhaga honored by transforming into a new house to give Raja protection from the sustained fury of the Sura king. Please grant me residence near you. O Govardhan, O king of mountains, O hill whose nectarian name, the best of Lord Hari's servants, flows from the moon of Sri Radha's mouth. O hill that the Vedas declared to be the Tilaka marking of Raja, please grant me residence near you. O Govardhan, O philanthropist that gives transcendental happiness to Raja's people, animals and birds, all aided with the nectar of friendship for Sri Radha and Krishna, surrounded by their friendships, out of your immeasurable mercy, please accept unhappy me and grant me residence near you. Although I am a cheater and a criminal, unlimitedly merciful, Lord Satyanandana, who is very dear to you, has given me to you. O Govardhan, please do not consider whether I am acceptable or not, but simply grant me residence near you. One who carefully reads these 10 verses praising the King of Mountains will attain a joyful residence near Govardhana Hill and will swiftly attain the jewel of Radha and Krishna's divine loving service. Giri Govardhana ki! We can recite it together, and I can start with the meter. Nijapati danda chatta bhavam prapade pratihati madadrishto dhanda devandra garva atula prutula saila Shini Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Ramadana Lila Kandare Kandare Te Rajayati Navayunor Dhanvam Ashmin Amandham Idya Kila Kalanartham Lagna Kastad Vayorme Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Anupamamani Vidhi Ratna Simhasanurvi Ruhajara Darshana Droni Sangheshuranghe Sahabala Sakhi Bisan Kelayan Svapriyame Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam. Together. Rasa Saksinim Dhanakilir Duti Parimalavitham Shama Vedam Prakasya Rasikaya Rakulanam Modam Aspalayan Me Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Haridaitamapurvam Radhike Kundamatva Priyasakam Iha Kante Narmana Lingya Gupta Navayuva Yuga Kelas Tatra Pashyan Rohome Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Stala Jala Tala Shaspir Bhuruha Chayayacha Pratipadam Anukalam Hanta Samhardayangha Trijagati Nijagotram Sartakam Kyapayanme Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Surapati Krita Drigha Drohato Goshtaraksham Tavaniva Griha Rupas Antare Kurvataiva Aghabhakarpunoche Dhatamana Dutame Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Giri Nirpaharidasa Shrinivariti Nama Mritam Idam Uditam Shri Irhadika Vaktra Chandra Vrajanavataraktatve Kilriptavedasputam Me Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Nijajanayutarhada Krishna Maitri Rasakta Vrajanara Pashupakshi Vrata Saukyaikadhata Aganita Karunatvan Mam Yuri Kritya Tantam Nijanikatanivasaṁ Dehi Govardhana Tvam Drupadi Karunena Shri Sachinandanena Tvaikapati Satopi Tvatpriyena Pitosmi Iti Kanu Mama Yogya Yogyatam Tamagrina Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam Nijanikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So all my spiritual teachers, they've always said that clapping is an instrument. So as you can see, we don't really have any instruments here, but you all have your hands. So please clap, and that will be your instrument beat. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Described that in the Leela of Govardhan, all the villagers had no fear because Krishna said, "Do not fear that this mountain will fall on you because I'm here." So if you were a villager, how would you feel? I know that I would feel so much protection and so much security. So with that feeling, let us chant the mantra together. Whatever you're feeling, a little bit louder, all together with your hands clapping. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. time together, a little bit louder. Nijanikatanivasa Devi Govardhana Shri Govardhana ki.
Slide is not coming. Like when I go to the next one, the whole thing is not. Oh, that's in. It's in now. It's in. Yeah. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivara Dhari Jaya Girivara Dhari जय गोपीजनवल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदा नंदना जय व्रजजन रंजना जय यशोदा नंदना जय व्रजजन रंजना जय व्रजजन रंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदा नंदना जय व्रजजन रंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी ॐ ज्ञानान्तिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप गदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च Shri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everybody. I'm very thankful to have been given a chance to talk about Giriraj Govardhan. I will try my best with whatever I've heard from my Guru Maharaj and other Guru Vargas and Srila Prabhupada's purports. I seek permission from Kanka Mataji and every other senior who are here so that I'll be able to speak something that will benefit you all. And my goal is that it just purifies me. And hopefully in this process, you're also benefited. So today we will be talking about one of the very important verses which several of our acharyas really like. And it is from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 21st chapter, 18th verse. So I will say the verse and please repeat it. Hanta yamadrira bala haridasa variyo Yadrama Krishna Charanasparasha Pramoda Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayostayoryat Pani Yasuya Vasakandara Kandamule. Mataji, if it's okay, can you please put on the Veda base? So we'll read the translation of the purport, please. So while she's putting on, I'm going to read the translation that I have on my screen. Of all the devotees, this Govardhana hill is the best. Oh, my friends, this hill supplies Krishna and Balarama, along with their calves, cows, and cowherd friends, with all kinds of necessities, water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers, and vegetables. In this way, the hill offers respects to the Lord. Being touched by the lotus feet of Krishna and Balarama, Govardhana hill appears very jubilant. Govardhan is actually the Haridasavarya, best of all the devotees. Mataji, can you go to the purport, please? Of all the this translation is quoted from Srila Prabhupada's Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, 1834. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains the opulence of Govardhana hill as follows. Paniya refers to the fragrant cool water from the Govardhana waterfalls, which Krishna and Balarama drink and used to wash their feet and mouths. Govardhana also offers other beverages such as honey, mango juice, and pilu juice. Suyavasa indicates durba grass used to make the religious offering of arghya. Govardhana also has grass that is fragrant, soft, and conducive to strong growth of cows and increased production of milk. Thus, this grass is used for feeding the transcendental herds. Kandara refers to the caves, where Krishna, Balarama, and their friends play, sit, and lie down. These caves give pleasure when the weather is too hot or too cold, or when it is raining. Govardhana also features soft fruits for eating, jewels for ornamenting the body, flat places for sitting, and the lamps and mirrors in the form of smooth stones, glistening water, and other natural substances. Thank you, Mataji. Can you put the slides back, please? So who is talking about this? Of all the devotees, this Govardhana hill is the best. Oh, my friends. It is actually Srimati Radharani. Just imagine Srimati Radharani is saying that Govardhan is the best of the best devotees. Why? There are several reasons she actually puts in. She says, you look at this beautiful, these boys, the cowherds, who are actually taking the cows around the Govardhan. Because Govardhan actually does service to the Lord, not just service to the Lord. He knows the exact thing what has to be done. He says service to the Lord's devotees. Go Ganayo, the cows, he serves the cows. The people associated with the cows, namely the cowherd men, the women, the Vrajvasis. Srila Prabhupada says that Govardhan Hill knew how to please the Lord. How do we please Krishna? We just have to please the Lord's associates. There's no other way. Now let's learn from Govardhana Hill and how to serve the devotees. Now let's pray to Govardhana Hill that he may enliven us and enlighten us in the service of the devotees. Now we all are also trying to please Krishna. Now we get to know from Govardhana Hill that Krishna is not looking for everybody to please him. He's actually is most pleased when we please his devotees. So Srimati Radharani is extremely humble, and she considers that the Govardhana Hill is the best servant of Lord Krishna. Now just imagine, she's already very humble, and she tells us that Govardhana Hill is the best of best. And why? Because Govardhana Hill is, allows people to walk on him, use him in every way that they can. Not just for human forms, but for different kinds of animals. You see this beautiful peacock sitting on the Govardhana Hill, walking around. He wants to please Krishna. We think that Govardhana Hill is a little mountain that we see in thing, and then Radharani Krishna had done their pastimes 5,000 years ago. His Holiness Indradimna Maharaj, who takes people on parikrama, he has written a beautiful book called Govardhana, and he says that it's not just 5,000 years ago, even today. Radharani Krishna, his gopas, his friends, everybody are eternally having pastimes in the same place where we go visit this beautiful Govardhana. So there are animals here, there are cows, there are beautiful birds. What are they here for? They're here just because they want to please Krishna in Krishna's pastimes. So Govardhan actually is serving them so that they can serve Krishna better. So he's the servant of the servant. Now, why is Radharani glorifying Govardhan so much? This is another beautiful picture of Govardhan, where, as we just said, he knows how to please the Lord's devotees. He knows how to please the heart of the Lord. He knows that we all have to become the servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord, and then Krishna will actually be able to get pleased with us. Govardhan uses his entire body. He uses his entire body. He's dedicated his body for the service of the Lord. Now let's start with just the waterfalls that's on Govardhan. Now we can look at this beautiful Govardhan Giri that devotees have created. You see different, just go over, when you go around the parikrama, keep looking at different things. So you actually see the blue things on the thing. If I'm not wrong, they represent the waterfalls in the real Govardhan that you see there here. So the waterfalls is warm or cool depending on the weather. So Govardhan's waterfalls depends on whether it's very hot outside, then the water will be really cool. If the outside weather is very, very cold, then the waterfalls will be warm. So it's actually, depending on the weather, it changes. And also you see that the mist that comes out of the waterfall cools everybody, the gopas, the gopis, Krishna, Balaram, everybody, and gives the sweetest nectarian water. The water is extremely nutritious. Think about the grass on Govardhan. The grass, it offers to the cows, yes, of course. But to start with, the people, people who do yajna, the brahmanas can use it. It's very soft. People can sit down and extremely, they feel very pleasant. The cows that eat this delicious grass that grows on Govardhan, they cannot actually stop eating it. And grass is so fragrant that it creates, such a good Padmagandha milk from the cows. So the grass on Govardhan makes sure that the cows, he's servant of the servant, right? So he makes sure that the cows eat the grass and they give the best of the Padmagandha milk for Krishna to drink. What else can we get to know? The cows, they never fall sick eating the grass. So, now His Holiness Indradimna Maharaj also mentions that, we see that the water, we just talked about the waterfalls and the water and the kundas. For people, when they go, they may think that it's not as clean. It has all the algae on it. But he says that it's only the material conditioning of a person thinks that it is not clean or it is not the perfect thing. It is still the most ambrosial thing that you can find in the whole universe. So the water is not contaminated. It's all good. It's just that material diseased mind or diseased eyes will actually see things like that. Think about the rocks and the stones that are on Govardhan. Like, when Krishna and Balarama would actually walk on it, the hard rock becomes like as soft as butter. It is, when we all know when, especially in India, the heat can be so bad that when you touch, you cannot actually walk on any stones. But then it cools down. Govardhan makes sure that the stones on the stones on Govardhan, when you go and touch it, it becomes as soft as butter and also has become cool in summer and becomes warm in winter. Govardhan also provides the beautiful caves. So it provides natural light, where Gopi and Gopas, they can actually go and relax. The natural light is present for Krishna and Balarama and also give some good amount of privacy and rest. And, they've been playing all day, they get tired. So the Gopas and Krishna need some place to rest, right? So Govardhan provides the caves. And he also provides the beautiful flowers and fruits and vegetables. Now, every tree on Govardhan that we see is actually a Kalpavriksha tree. It gives, just eating one fruit can actually fulfill one's desire in entirety. And the person who eats the fruit will get so much energy and devotion to Krishna. So he is the servant of the cows. Now, everyone gets their desire fulfilled when they actually go to Govardhan, and Govardhan actually makes sure that the person gets his desire fulfilled. Look at this Govardhan. We are doing Govardhan Parikrama. This is actually a shot taken from the top of Govardhan, so you can go around. People don't climb up. I'm going to actually we're going to talk about why people don't climb up. We're going to look at the reason behind it. Now, people go around Govardhan because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here. He came to the Govardhan, and when he entered Govardhan, he only saw one little Govardhan Shila. He was crying incessant tears were flowing out in his eyes. He remembered Krishna. He held the Govardhan Shila, he held up to his heart. He actually, held the Govardhan Shila around his neck for almost 3 years. And he didn't want it he considered the entire Govardhan to be Krishna. He didn't want to climb up the hill at all. And he always held it so tight. But there was a beautiful, beautiful Gopal deity, Madhavendra Puri's deity, on top of the Govardhan hill. And he wanted to, he didn't want to climb up the hill. So Gopal created this beautiful story. He said, he came, he created this ahwa, in Hindi it's called like the gossip. He created this gossip that there is going to be some attackers, so Gopal has to be moved away from Govardhan hill. So in that way, Gopalji came down, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could actually see him and worship him. It was all just a gossip so that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can actually see Govardhan. Mahaprabhu never wanted to climb on top of the Govardhan. He always went in parikramas. So, the little deity of Govardhan, the Shila of Govardhan that Mahaprabhu always had, he later gave it to our Prayojanacharya Raghunath Das Goswami. So, the Shila is amazing to go visit. And so that's the reason that we actually do the Giriraj Parikrama. Now, we all know the story behind why, what else did Govardhan do? He gave this. Now, we looked at what Radharani said, right? Now, we also have to see how amazing Krishna feels about, or talks about Govardhan. So we're going to actually go and see the story behind the lifting of Govardhan and how Govardhan helped devotees even during, another episode. Now, here you see this beautiful picture. Nanda Maharaj is getting ready to offer a lot of things to Lord Indra. We've heard the story several times, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to try to add some things that I was not aware to this pastime, which I heard from the lecture of His Holiness Giriraj Maharaj and His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj. So here you see Nanda Maharaj is sitting on the seat, and Krishna goes and asks him, what is it? What's going on, Dada? I want to know what's going on. What is all this, paraphernalia? You see this picture here. He has a lot of things that's accumulated here. So Nanda Maharaj says that we're actually going to do a worship to Lord Indra. And that's what we're going to do today. So this is actually from 10th canto Srimad Bhagavatam, 24th verse. So Krishna inquires, what is this endeavor? What are we trying to accomplish here, Father? And for whose satisfaction is all this happening, And Krishna, ahead of time, before, Nanda Maharaj thinks that he's a little boy, he's asking all these questions. So he wants to make sure that he doesn't, really, really takes this question seriously. He says, do not keep secrets because there's no conception of mine and others. So he says, we are, part of a family. So please tell me what's happening. So he's asking, is this ritual-based or scripture or is this a custom? Why are we doing this? So Maharaj Nanda replies, he says, the rains are given by Indra, right? Now, we all have to understand that Krishna Nanda Maharaj is actually a Vaishya. His job, his dharma, is to take care of cows, and also he has to make sure there's a lot of agriculture. That's his dharma. So he tells to Krishna that, Krishna, we need rain. And who gives us rain? Indra, right? So we offer him grains. So once Indra gives the rain, we get a lot of grains. And with all the grains, we offer it back to Indra because of him, we get the rains. And he also says we'll get Trivarga. We know Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha, right? Dharma, Artha, Kama are the Trivargas. So, for betterment of a family or, economic development and things like that. So that's what we need. We need to do this. So what should not reject because of any reason, because then we will not get good fortune, Krishna. That's what Nanda Maharaj replies. Now, Krishna in Bhagavad Gita teaches us Bhakti Yoga. But here, amazingly, he's actually telling us about the Karma Mimamsa philosophies. So for those who want to get confused in the world, he can confuse them as well. So Krishna is talking about how karma is very important. He says, oh, you know what? You're having a better birth, or, you have some kind of a death or happiness or distress or fear. Everything happens only because of karma, Father. Nothing because of, Indra. Karma, even Supreme Controller awards based on karma. That's it. So jivas are forced to undergo karma, Father. Indra cannot change anything. Just because you're going to worship Indra, nothing is going to happen. Why should you worship him? He says. And then a person should remain in the position, do your dharma. Just do your dharma. If we take someone else's shelter, he's actually giving so many reasons here and there, and he does not want Indra worship to happen. So in one sense, we have to understand that Krishna is very strongly saying that this is actually said by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He says that it's not necessary to worship demigods. You can just worship Krishna. Krishna will give you everything. So now Krishna instructs, he tells that, let's worship Govardhan, We all live in the forest. We live in the hills. We should just worship Govardhan. Let's get all the paraphernalia and let's do Govardhan Puja. Because the different food items that we get from cows, we should worship the cows. So, so everybody is getting ready and they want to worship now. Of course, Nanda Maharaj and everybody is happy. They're very happy that this is, Krishna has said it and we're going to do worship of the Govardhan hill, the cows, the brahmanas, right? So now everybody is getting ready. Now everybody does, all of them keep lots of rice, dal, sabji, different kinds of paraphernalia, different kinds of food stuff. And all the cowherd community, they come together and they start doing Govardhan Puja. Now, the cowherd community has heard Madhusudana. So gopis all are happy. They're chanting, the brahmanas are chanting mantras and then of course Krishna assumes himself being the Govardhan and he starts eating. There are so many offerings. They literally used up everything and Govardhan is saying, Aniyor, Aniyor, Aniyor. And, they literally used everything that they had in their homes. Now, one of the Vrajvasis realizes and he gives a little bit of tulsi to Govardhan. And of course, he's very satisfied. And that was reminding me that when we offer to Krishna, we will never be able to satisfy Krishna with all our offerings. But if you put tulsi a little bit, he's so much satisfied. So that's what he eats. He eats a lot of offerings. And of course, who's going to be upset, right? Now, Govardhan Puja, you look at this Govardhan Puja, of course, Indra was very upset. And he's going to make his own plan. Now, just see the hill has appeared in person. You see, everybody is very happy. And they all offer different kinds of foodstuffs to Krishna. There's a very beautiful picture showing lots of laddus, and I feel it's gulab jamuns. And they are all offering all different kinds of fruits, vegetables, sweets, savories to Krishna. Now, of course, Indra is very upset. Indra calls his Samvartaka cloud. So Samvartaka is a specific kind of a cloud that is used for the devastation. So at the end of Brahma's evening, when Brahma almost goes to sleep. Now Brahma has one day, one night, right? So it's 4,000 yugas. So when at night, Samvartaka glows and literally does devastation of all the, all the planetary systems which is below. And the entire, it's so you can imagine the Samvartaka cloud is not like a little bit of a rain that we get, 1 or 2 drops of, like a rain. No, it's not rain. It's like pillars of water, literally. So Indra is so upset. He says, Samvartaka, you need to go and devastate. So Samvartaka is actually trying to focus on just one little Vraja, the whole Vrajabhumi. Kahar men are, and he says that Kahar men are very, very, proud, and they have surrendered to an ordinary boy, So and Indra says this. He says, Krishna is simply foolish, arrogant, and a talkative child. Well, Krishna's talked a lot to his dad at that time, right? So he says, let's remove his pride. Let's remove all their pride and destroy the animals. And he says, Samvartaka, you go ahead, and I will come on Airavata. Airavata is the elephant of Indra. That's his carrier. That, like how we have different cars, the demigods have different kinds of animals for their travel. So the clouds are tormenting. They're completely tormenting the Vrajavasis. Everybody, there's lightning, there's thunder. The entire earth is submerged with flood. Okay, now Krishna realizes the situations. He thinks that, because the sacrifice is stopped, Indra sent these unusual rains and winds. Now I will have to contract the disturbance and destroy Indra's ignorance. That's what he wants to do now. He has to take. So, because the cows, the animals, they were so very simple. They just depended on Krishna. They didn't have another option. They just do what Krishna says. That's it. So he says, I am their shelter and their master, their family member, and I will have to protect my devotees. So Krishna is going to protect the devotees. Very important. As soon as this started falling up, Krishna tells all the Vrajavasis, he tells them that, I am going to protect you all. Please don't worry. So Krishna starts, Govardhan Hill is actually on the ground now, right? So he uses his pinky fingers and slowly starts lifting up the Govardhan Hill. And there is this tumultuous, loud sound. And Indra starts wondering what's happening, So he just starts picking up the mountain like just a little child holds a mushroom. And he tells all the gopis, the cows, Krishna remembers all the 9,000 cows' names, he knows each of them, how they look. He calls everybody by name, and everybody is coming under the, you see this picture, there's so much lightning, there's so much water, but there's nothing below the Govardhan. Govardhan is Haridasavarya. He wants to protect Krishna and all his devotees. So Krishna lifts his little finger. He is holding the hill. Everybody comes under the Govardhan hill. And Krishna is happily holding it, and nobody is affected by anything now. So Krishna actually stood there for 7 days and 7 nights. So, of course, Indra became very astonished. What's happening? I'm sending Samvartaka, but nothing's happening to the Vrajvasis. So Vrajvasis are all safe. They are just happy under the protection of Krishna. Now, this is the only time that all of the, Krishna has different connections with different devotees. He has Shantarasa, with some devotees. He has, Sakhirasa, Madhuryarasa, Vatsalya, and Sakhya. So I said Shantarasa means just being on service of Krishna. So everybody was there. So literally everybody was having a personal exchange with Krishna. They were thinking Krishna is just only looking at me, not at anybody else. He's just looking at me. And he's only reciprocating with me. So there were friends like Madhumangal, Sridam, they were all, they were all looking at Krishna and they were having, their own fun time. Mother Yashoda, she was there as Vatsalya. She was not very happy. She was telling that my little son, his finger, he's holding this entire Govardhan hill. She was very distressed. Everybody who was in Vatsalya Rasa was very distressed. So she tells him, oh my gosh, Krishna, are you okay? You're holding the entire Govardhan on your pinky. So Krishna says, I'm okay, mother. Please don't worry. And then Madhumangal was there. Madhumangal starts telling Mother Yashoda, she says that, oh, I'm a Brahmana. I'm actually chanting mantras. And that's why this Govardhan is actually able to stay where it is. Of course, Mother Yashoda's like, what are you talking, Madhumangal? Please, look at my Krishna. He's holding this little, pinky finger. He's in so much, he's going through so much stress. So Nanda Maharaj wants to pacify the situation. He tells Mother Yashoda, no, what Madhumangal is saying is right. She gets more upset. She's like, no. Then Krishna says, oh, Mother, actually Govardhan, I am not holding Govardhan. Govardhan is just floating. I am just holding my pinky here. Then she says, okay, tell Govardhan to float above so I will get to see. And then everybody is laughing. So, everybody is having this reciprocation. So Mother Yashoda is constantly in difficulty. And then she says, oh, Krishna, you've been holding this Govardhan for such a long time. You haven't eaten anything. And because you haven't eaten, nobody else has eaten anything. I have got this amazing cake. Now, when I was hearing this lecture to be presenting, and I was looking at this beautiful Govardhan that's created, she says, pretty similar to what's there on the Govardhan. She says, I have this beautiful cake and a lot of cream on it. And I really want to feed you. Why? Because just before this, Krishna starts playing his flute. Madhumangal says, Krishna, don't play flute. Why are you playing the flute? Just imagine, if you play the flute, even stones become rivers. If stones become river, just imagine Govardhan becomes river. What will happen to you and me and all of us? So don't play the flute. But Krishna starts, then Govardhan actually is a hill that actually has a discrimination. He can be extremely composed when he's doing his service. So nothing is going to happen. So now Mother Yashoda says, please stop playing the flute. I have to feed you. You've not eaten anything. So there she describes that I made this beautiful cake, which has so much cream on top of it, and I want to feed you. So Krishna doesn't respond, and immediately Madhumangal responds. He says, yes, Krishna, please, put your flute down. Let Mother Yashoda feed you. Also, I am hungry. If you eat, I will get to eat. So he reciprocates. So just imagine for 7 days and 7 nights, different people are having different conversations with Krishna. Now, Mother Yashoda and all the Vatsalya devotees are still under, anxiety that Krishna is having trouble. Now, what did all the Gopa friends? They're all cracking jokes on Krishna, and they're having fun time. Now, all the time, of course, all the gopis, they're having so much, ecstasy just looking at Krishna. They're constantly looking at Krishna, and there's embracing Krishna within their hearts. So everybody is having so much, one-on-one correspondence. There's one Sakhi who says, Krishna is actually not looking at anybody, but only Radharani. So Radharani actually, puts her veil. You look at this beautiful picture. She's actually putting a veil on her face. She's pretty shy. And one of the Sakhis says, Radharani, don't move your eyebrows because that can be a devastation. And Radharani just looks at Krishna, and Krishna starts trembling, and the Govardhan also starts tremble. So everybody says, come on, Radharani, don't look at Krishna. So, everybody is having their own little conversations under. And immediately, as soon as Krishna's finger starts trembling a little bit, all the cowherds and boys and, the older gopas, everybody starts putting their stick under the Govardhan hill, making sure that the Govardhan hill doesn't fall. So in true sense, it's actually Krishna holding up the Govardhan hill. And, but everybody thinks that Krishna is going to have a difficulty, so we have to take care of Krishna. So this reciprocation of Rajvasis and Vatsalya Prema with Lord Krishna or the demigods, or Krishna with the cowherds or the cowherd girls, it's extremely deep within their heart, and they are able to hold on to these thoughts so beautifully. Now, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, says that what is the most important thing in this entire story? There are a few things that, what is it that we're not supposed to do? What not supposed to do from the story? What is it that we're supposed to learn? What we are not supposed to do, the most important thing is, what did Indra do? Indra was he's thinking that he is the boss. Everybody has to listen to him. He has so much ego that all the Vrajvasis have given up everything, and they have actually, not worshipping me, and they're listening to some little boy. So because of that ego, his ego had to be crushed by Krishna. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that for a devotee, the first important thing that they have to give up is the false ego, that I am very important. Everybody serve me. If somebody doesn't follow what I say, well, I get offended. Such people, if they are very sincere devotees and still have it, Krishna sends torrentials of difficulty. So their ego can be totally crushed, like how Indra's ego is crushed. So he says that if we are holding back our ego, we will never be able to, because in the spiritual world, we're all trying to, get to a place where people don't have false ego. What is false ego? Thinking I'm the body, I am important, I want to lord it over the material nature. I am the most important, and everybody, I want to be Krishna. It starts from very simple ego to thinking that I want to be Krishna. Oh, I did it. Why did I not get the credit? But a pure devotee would always think that I did it as a service to Krishna. I don't mind if somebody is going to appreciate me or not, but Krishna knows I did it. They let it go there. For such people, it's okay. But Indra wanted to. So after all this was over, the whole torrential rain was over, and all Vrajvasis went back. First important thing Mother Yashoda did, made sure she massaged Krishna's hand. She was worried that Krishna's hand will hurt. That's her Vatsalya Prema. But after all this was over, Indra came down. Now, how would Indra show his face to Krishna? He realizes that he made a big mistake. He requests, he goes to Surabhi and says, Surabhi, please go with me. Please go with me. So Surabhi actually is in the front and Indra is pretty back. So Surabhi goes and tells Krishna, I want to tell you something. Indra did something really wrong, really bad. But he's really apologetic also. So please excuse him. And then Indra comes, and then Brahma, all the demigods come, and they use this beautiful, huge paraphernalia, and they worship Krishna. Now, from a far off distance, the Gopas watch this. They're looking at, oh my gosh, what's happening? As soon as the demigods and everybody leave, they run and come and they look at all the paraphernalia. They've never seen such a beautiful chamara. They've never seen such a, an amazing conch shell and things like that. So they say, Krishna, sit there. We're all going to take turns. So they're all fanning Krishna and they're all jumping. They're all having fun. They're just trying to imitate what they saw. And that demigods see, Indra sees, and they think that, and Krishna is having so much fun with them because they are imitating, but they have so much pure love for Krishna that they're not, like demigods come, worship, and they go because they want something from Krishna. But the Rajvasis did not want anything from Krishna. They only wanted the pure love of Krishna. So when they start offering all this thing, Krishna is having fun. Krishna is saying, okay, then next this. The reciprocation when they see with Gopas and Krishna, the demigods curse themselves that, what do I have for Krishna? Krishna is ready to do everything for them. Now, just as they were making all this noise with the bells and things like that, Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, everybody come out. And they come and they start looking at what's happening. And then Madhumangal is there and he says, Maharaj Nanda, you know something? You know something happened? But, Maharaj Nanda is like, tell me, what happened? He's like, oh, you won't believe what happened. Maharaj Nanda says, okay, if anybody tells us right now, you won't believe what happened, you won't believe what happened, you won't believe what happened, you would want to know more than ever what happened. So Nanda Maharaj says, what happened? What happened? Please tell me, please tell me. So he says, I just saw one cow talking. Kept on telling something to Krishna because they were far away, they were able to see. And then there was one man who had eyes all over his body. And every eye was tearing. That was Indra. And then there was another man with 4 heads. He also came and worshipped our Gopal. And Gopal was made to sit on this throne, the Govardhan throne. And then there was another man who came, who had snakes around his neck. He also worshipped. That was Lord Shiva and Brahma, right? So 4-headed was Brahma. This person with the snakes was Shiva. And they all did this worship to our Gopal. And we are just imitating them now. And we are having so much fun. So they express their love. And then, of course, Maharaj Nandan, they realize that, when they are in so much difficulty, that they have to pray to Krishna. They knew that when this torrential rain fell on it and they had so much difficulty, they didn't have anybody else to go. They had, Madhumangal was always thinking Krishna is my friend. But when something happens, he knows Krishna is the only person who can help. Mother Yashoda, every person, Radharani, Gopis, everybody, they know that Krishna is everything to them. It's not that they think Krishna is the supreme. Of course, Krishna, even at some positions where, Krishna does things, he will make sure that Yogamaya closes the whole thing off and, Krishna just, they just make, they think that Krishna is their son or a lover or a friend. That's it. So the whole thing is, totally covered. So Krishna is, for him, he was waiting for the love of all the Vrajavasis. But the good thing is, amazingly, he does directly talk back, tell Indra that because of all this, I did this. I made sure that all your false ego is gone. And Indra is very thankful. He thanks him, and Indra goes back to Indraloka. Now, one important thing that we have to learn from, so that is something that Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, that we should make sure that we don't have ego. If I have even a tinge of, we cannot go back. So the reason I was telling that whole thing is, we cannot go back to a place where Gopas and Gopis and Mother Yashoda and all the Vatsalya Bhava devotees, everybody there, don't think of them even for a second. They don't need an importance of theirs. They don't need them. I did it. I need to be appreciated. Nobody told my name. I was a very important person to get the whole thing done. Until and unless, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, until and unless a devotee has that thought or has that tinge of ego of me and mine, he cannot go back to spiritual world because he's not going to help out there because the mood is so different there. Now with Haridasa Varya, with Govardhan, we should, His Radhanath Maharaj says in his lecture that we have to try to be, just imagine Radharani is recognizing and saying that he is the best of the devotees. It's not just one part of him, it's just every bit of the Lord. The Govardhan is being used by Krishna's devotees. So the most important part of the whole thing is we have to understand that it's not just about Krishna. If we are able to please the Vaishnavas in every way possible, obviously Krishna is going to look at us and Krishna will be happy with us. So that's why we, today being Govardhan Puja, we are actually, praying to Lord Govardhan. We're saying, Govardhan, please let us be, you're a Haridasa Varya, but let us learn a little bit of what you have done for the devotees. Whatever we have, we can also dedicate that to Krishna. Dedicate that to the devotees. If I can do something for someone else's, if someone's doing a service, and I can help the person so that the person can do a better service, that is going to be more appreciated by Krishna compared to saying that this is my service and I want everybody else to help me in my service. So, like Govardhan, when Govardhan was on the top, there was torrential rain falling on it. Torrentials of rain. And, for him, he was in ecstasy. Why? Because Krishna was holding, his finger was touching him and he was in ecstasy. Now, the Govardhan that we see today has been reducing. So 5,000 years ago, Govardhan was, when Krishna lifted the Govardhan, just imagine the entire Vraja was under Govardhan. So the Govardhan was actually going up until almost Rasatala, the planetary systems, and it was far and wide, and it was even he was even expanding himself because of the ecstasy that Krishna is touching him. So many more devotees can come under Govardhan and stay and be protected from the entire thing that was happening. So the more I will end and maybe take a couple questions. We have to be ending at 7:30, right, bro? So I just want to mention that we should surely give up. As I said in the beginning, I'm doing this service so that I can give up my false ego. As a process of it, if you all get benefited, that's great. So I realized that, hearing to these beautiful pastimes, the most important thing is to give up the false ego. Krishna is not even going to look at me if I have any amount of false ego within me. And to be able to serve like Govardhan, Haridasavarya, even in a small little way, so that, Krishna will think that Radharani is talking about. Sanatana Goswami says that Radharani is actually saying this particular verse, that among dear friends, out of all of the devotees, Haridasavarya, the Govardhan is the best. Just imagine even if Radharani doesn't say any of us is the best, even if she says to Krishna, can you just take them? Even that one little thing is good enough for us to go back to the spiritual world and please Krishna. So hoping and wishing that way we can actually achieve perfection in our lives. I'll stop there. We have 5 minutes for any question or comments or answers. Thank you so much. And I just want to thank His Holiness Indradimna Maharaj for creating this beautiful book called Govardhan, and I took lots of pictures from there. And I want to thank His Grace Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, who teaches us classes and to help me use the slides that he uses. And thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Any questions or comments? Oh. Yes, ma'am. Mataji also needs a mic. Yes, Mataji. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. That was such a wonderful class. Yeah, it was really beautiful. And one of the things I just wanted to mention is that one of the last desires of Srila Prabhupada was to please, he was begging the devotees to take him in a bullock cart around Govardhan, because Govardhan is so special. Of course, at that time, the devotees were very afraid that it would be too rough for him. So they didn't do it. But that was his last desire, to go around Govardhan.
Thank you for saying that, Mataji. Maharaj also mentions in the end of the lecture, he says that Prabhupada had this deep desire to go around, and because of his health, they did not want him to go. And he also told to one of his friends who was there, did you see how much my disciples love me? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you for bringing so many details about the pastimes, and some of the new things you spoke was really relishing. But I have a question regarding that chastisement by Krishna to rectify us and free us from the false ego. So in this pastime, it seems like Krishna personally took it on his own to rectify him, because he is one of his servants and he wanted to actually rectify. He recognized that you are my servant, you need some rectification. But those who are not servants, who are trying to actually serve Krishna in a way or not, how he will be attentive to us to rectify us, to correct our false ego.
You mean him rectifying Indra, right?
Yes, Indra is of course a Lokopal, so it's one of his eternal servants or prime servants. Yeah.
Yeah, so Maharaj says that it's the sincerity of a devotee. If a devotee is very sincere, and if there is any amount of false ego left, then that situation will happen. Not for all the devotees, that's my understanding. Because if a person is extremely sincere, working very hard to give up false ego, and then the situations will be in such that, even in our lives we see it, Prabhu, all the time, that, when we think that we own something, when we think that we have something, even a little bit of pride comes in, somehow or the other that would be gone. Sincerity is at different levels, but in different levels of those repercussions also show up. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Anyone else has any other comments or questions? Okay. So we just have a couple more minutes. And so I was just thinking we're going to have, I think, Govardhan Parikrama. We're going to go around Govardhan, Prabhu.
So we will have Arati now, Arati to the main deities as well as Arati to the Govardhan at the same time. After the Arati to the Govardhan finishes, everyone gets an opportunity to do Parikram of Govardhan. Yes. Now please everyone, we can get ready for the Aratis. Please take the mats and put them in place, and if someone can roll up the carpet, that will be great. Oh, okay.
Hare Krishna. Someone have parked their Tesla in the park inside here, outside the tent. It's blocking serving prasadam. So if you can remove your, it's a white Tesla. If you can remove your car, that will be great help. We are not able to serve prasadam there. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. हेडफोन में साउंड नहीं है.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Adjust the harmonium sound.
Okay. Okay.
We will adjust.
Okay. श्री श्री गिरि गोवर्धन की
जय. जय श्री राधा मदन मोहन की, लक्ष्मी नृसिंहदेव की, गौरांग महाप्रभु की, जय गिरी गोवर्धन की।
Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna. Namaste Narasimhaya.
जगदीश हरे Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hey Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hey Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. If you have done one or two rounds, please leave the space, or others can take also the round, because we have to close the circumambulation before we do the Damodarashtakam. So please, if you have done Pradakshina, please give space for others. We need to remove the Govardhan Shila from there in 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Now Damodar Ashtakam will going to start. Everybody form a line. Our volunteer will show you how to form a line. Everybody will get chance to show the diya. So make a line please and move forward. Yeah. Hare Krishna. जय जय राधा दामोदर की जय गोवर्धन पूजा की नमामि शरं सच्चित् आनन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भजमानम् Saghosam nimajantam athapayantam. Deshu bhaktir vitatvam sudha prematastam shatha priti bande. Param deva mokshana moksham vadinva Nachanam Vriham Bhare Sadapira. Idam te bapurnato gopalo balam kadame manasha virastam kimanai. Mukam bhojam atantanilai Ritam kuntalai snigdara tasya gopal. Mohoschupitam bimbo rakta dharami Virastam alam lakshalapai. Namo devo damodar ananta vishnu Prasida prabha dutta jalabhimanam. Padishti Vishpati Vinambatani Vihane Shoma Madhyame Dakshidesha. Ube Manakyo Bhato Muktai Bhajatha Daya moti tol bhakti bhajo kitaita. Tata premo bhakti sakang me prayacha Namo shigraho me sthita madare ho. Tadiyajārāya tu vishvasudhamme. Namo radhikāvai tadiyapriyāvai. Namo nantalīlāya devāya tukkam. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe. Jai Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe. Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jai Radha Gokulananda Radha Gokulananda Radhe. Jai Radha Samasundar Radha Samasundar Radhe. Jai Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Gauranitai, 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 Jai Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय राधा मदन मोहन की, जय राधा दामोदर की, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल, हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna, thank you all for joining us tonight for the Giri Govardhan Appearance Day. So thank you all for joining us. So let's give everyone a big round of applause. Hare 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 Bol. We also would like to thank the devotees who made the beautiful Govardhan. So do we know who made? Okay, can one of you please come here? Okay.
Hare Krishna. Nadia Mataji and her team of Russian devotees, they have made such a beautiful decorated Govardhan hill today. You can see all the decorations on the window side. That was also made by their team. So it's a very meticulous job, and they put their heart and soul and have been doing it for last 3-4 days. Oh, Katya Mataji is here. Hare Krishna. Yeah, one of their. Katya Mataji. Oh, Kamal Manjari Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, everyone. I'm just speaking on behalf of the cooking team. I did not help them. They're just very busy serving devotees. So Hansapriya Mataji asked us to do Govardhan cake like we did last year. And our great, amazing cook, Nadia Mataji, who also makes cookies for Sankirtana, with the help of Yogeshwari Priya, Maria, Marina Mataji, Tanya Mataji, who else? Rasa Purnima Mataji, and many, many other devotees who donated for the cake. So they made it happen. Beautiful Govardhan cake that you were able to see today. Thank you so much. Anything else?
So today's discourse was on, Giri Govardhan's Leela was brought to us by Her Grace Sukhesvari Mataji. So let's give her a big round of applause and thank her. Hare Hare Bol. And the beautiful kirtan earlier before the class was led by Madhuri Sakhi Mataji. So let's give her a big round of applause. And later on, Rohini beautifully led the kirtan. Hari Bol. And then Vishwapati Prabhu, the Damodar Ashtakam and the kirtan. Hari 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 Bol. Oh, where is he? Abhay, we got the news that you appeared today as well. So where are you? If you are hearing, please come. Okay, he must be outside. So if you see. Okay. Yeah. So, who are the... Okay, let's see if you can come in the meanwhile. Cooking team for today. Who led the cooking team? Please come, Pavani Bhakti Mataji, please. Okay.
And all the rotis were made by everyone from home.
Okay. Let's give them a big round of applause. So, Vedant's birthday as well. Vedant, are you here? Where? Hey, Haribol, please come. Come. Fast. So, I believe we need a lot of help as well later on after you honor the prasad. So, please stay back for some time and help cleaning the altar. Vedant, please come. So, you appeared on the same day as Giri Govardhan.
Yeah,
How old are you?
14.
Oh, 14. Okay. How old is Giri Govardhan?
I don't know.
I also don't know. It's millions and millions of years. Okay, Haribol. So we wish you all the best and a very wonderful happy birthday, and we pray for your rapid spiritual progress. Okay, I know you do lot of service here at ISV. Thank you, Haribol. Hare Krishna. So now I think we'll go for Prasad Sevya prayers. Hare Krishna.
जो हिंद्रिया ताहिका जीव फल विषय सागोर नर्मदे जीवायति लोभमय सुधुमति ताकि जिता कठिन संसारे Krishna boro doyama Gori vare jivaja Chakrasa dana dilobha Sehana mitapa Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gunaga Preme Thakur Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Nama Vaishnave Saukapurnama Samajan Vishwasane Vikayate Prasade Sarva Kitana Haniraso Pradayate Prasana Chate Ashuri Budi Bhava Purishate Sayoka Bhutta Sarganda Vasanantari Kanta Shista Modino Dhasa Stavamayan Mahemahi Bhagavad Shri Mahaprasad ki Nita Gora Haribo 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 Nita Gora Haribo Please come take prasadam.
A quick announcement for the sponsors. We have one anonymous sponsor for today. So let's thank them and for their sponsorship for tonight's feast. Hare Krishna. Hare 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 Bol.